Welcome to the podcast Inqua India 2027, Season 3.
Well, soon as you enter Lucknow, one thing that catches your attention is not the architecture of the city, but the aroma encircling it. It can be found anywhere and everywhere. In the smoke of street-side tandoors, which you can call ovens, in the oil that sizzles on ancient iron tawas. Tawas, you know what they are? They are flat iron pans, and in the wafts of biryani drifting through bustling narrow lanes. Lucknow doesn't just serve food, it tells stories through it. Talking of Lucknow's famous tehzeeb or culture of grace, this grace flows into its food as well. Hello, my dear Inqua members. I guess you're all slowly making plans to finally visit my city Lucknow in 2027. I, Veera, have been consistently telling you numerous things about Lucknow. But to be honest, no journey is complete without tickling your taste buds. So when it comes to tickling your taste buds, Lucknow has a long history of being a champion of amazing culinary treasures, both vegetarian and non-vegetarian. So let's begin our culinary journey with Galoti kebab. The story goes like this, that this delicacy was crafted by a toothless Nawab. And let me tell you, you don't bite into a galoti, it melts. Finely minced mutton marinated in a medley of spices and shallow fried on tawa, which is a flat pan, until just crisp on the outside and velvety within. Paired with a very refined paratha, it's a luxury on a paper plate. You have to try it once you're here. But vegetarians, you also need not worry. Lucknow has you covered too. There is Galoti kebab of kathal, that is jackfruit. The depth of flavor that these kebabs have, which is smoky, spicy, tender, is a proof that in Lucknow, meatless dishes do not mean flavorless. Of course, no culinary tour is complete without mentioning Lucknow biryani. Different from its Hyderabadi cousin, this biryani is more refined, less fiery, and deeply aromatic. Each grain of rice is perfumed with saffron. The meat, be it chicken, mutton, or even paneer for the vegetarians, is slow cooked to juicy perfection, along with subtle layer of rose water. You will truly fall in love with it. This is a sheer delight. Then there is korma, rich, indulgent, slow-cooked curries in a base of fried onions, yogurt, and spices. Whether you choose mutton, chicken, or the vegetarian version with koftas or paneer, a good korma is a warm hug in the form of food. Dip a flaky sheermal or soft rumali roti, which is a soft paper-like bread, into it and forget the world for a bit. Speaking of breads, Lucknow has an impressive variety. Sheermal, which we talked about earlier, is a sweet and saffrony traditional flat bread baked in an oven and often enjoyed with spicy gravies. Then there is kulcha, which is a bread often stuffed with paneer or potatoes, served with tangy chole. It's a popular breakfast combo, especially near Chowk Bazaar. On the street food side, one dish that can never be resisted is basket chaat, or we in Lucknow call it tokri chaat. It's a beautiful medley of flavors. Crispy fried potato basket filled with curd, chutneys, boiled potatoes, pomegranate seeds, save and spices. Sweet, spicy, crunchy and tangy. It's like a party in your mouth. For those like me who have a sweet tooth, my city Lucknow does not disappoint. One standout is Malai Gilori, which is layers of reduced milk wrapped like a delicate pan, betel leaf, stuffed with dry fruits. It's soft, rich, and pure calories. Another must try is Makhan Malai, a winter exclusive dessert made from milk froth, saffron, and of course, a chill in the air. It is as light as a whisper. The kind of dish you relish even when it's finished, it's gone. The taste lingers. Then there is Kesar Rasmalai, Gulab Jamun, and Imarti, available at traditional sweet shops. Places where even the silver foil on your dessert is applied with reverence. These shops are open way past midnight, so time is of no concern. And last but not the least is Gulkand Pan, a delicacy where Gulkand, that is rose, dried and dripped in sugar plus honey syrup, along with soft and gari, is spread on Banarsi betel leaf and rolled as a galori and covered with silver work. It is sure to leave its mark on your tongue and of course gastric juices. It is heavenly, designed to improve your digestion as well. Simply put, what makes Lucknow's food so memorable isn't just the recipes or the ingredients. It is the way it's served, with a smile feeding your soul. So when you come to Lucknow, don't just eat, you have to experience. From kebabs to kormas, chaats to sheermals to sweet delights, every bite tells a story. Till we meet again, find out what motivates you and keeps you happy. Bye for now from Veera.